will traffic on Y98.
It's Entertainment Schmig. And the big story you've really been waiting for, Selena Gomez.
Wait, hold on one sec. Courtney's got to finish putting her makeup on.
It's not going to happen, but I just wanted to get this eye.
Yeah, you can't have one eye done and not the other.
Because we're streaming live. You know.
I don't really care.
All right. All right, continue, please.
Selena Gomez was doing a radio interview across the pond in England when a 12-year-old kid named Max, who was listening to the radio station, called in with a pickup line for her.
Hi, Selena. It's Max from Banff. Is your name Google? Because you've got everything I'm searching for.
Is your name Google?
Wow,
Did that get your
impressive. That got my attention. The turning 18 part may need to be a crucial part of me pursuing, but I am very impressed.
That was a good line, actually.
It was.
I thought he said giggle. So
No, he says go.
Giggle.
That, of course, not the biggest
I
story.
know.
The big story, Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice has to make, $1 billion to be profitable?
Mm-hmm.
It's close.
Still has a ways to go. The biggest non-summer opening of all time and the biggest opening for a Batman movie ever, taking over from The Dark Knight, which was the previous record holder, $170.1 million. Sixth best opening of all time in the U.S. and fourth best opening worldwide with $424 million. So yeah, it's almost halfway there to turning a profit. And there were some bad reviews, Guy Phillips, and a lot of other people. It was the big story. People were asking Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck about it in interviews. But our Superman expert?
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Comic book.
Superhero expert, yeah.
I got to
Kevin?
tell you, I am surprised I liked it as much as I did. It is almost a direct sequel to Man of Steel, but it's so well done. Ben Affleck, to me, the best Batman on film.
I did hear that, because he's finally a big guy, and Batman's supposed to be tall.
It looks really good. You know, we brought my
How tall is Ben Affleck, by the way?
6'something".
6, yeah.
Is he really? Because he looked ridiculously wide.
Oh, and there are scenes where you
Am
can
I right?
Yeah, there are scenes where you can see he's been working out, and then there are other scenes he's not been working out. But I really enjoyed it, and we took the family. And I will tell you this: for a 44-year-old who followed comics all his life, I loved it. For a 4-year-old who's kind of grown up in that household, he told, "When's this going to get good?"
He didn't like it.
He didn't hate it. But
I thought I told you not to take him for the show.
We had heard different reviews, too, from other people who had took their kids as well, and they said the same thing. It's not any worse than what you'll see on screen before or on television.
Not the worst he can see.
And it's very dark. It's similar to like a Lord of the Rings type of darkness, Harry Potter type of darkness.
They've already given up hope on this
And we've
child,
already
so
given up
they're
hope
like,
on
let's
Jackson.
just take
Right,
her.
right.
But I'll tell you, when it gets good, it gets good.
Hold on, Kevin. I'm going to give you some money for his therapy.
By the way, Ben Affleck, 6'4". And even with some bad reviews, Ben Affleck is doing okay, especially when you consider how his career could have gone. And I'm not talking about Geely. Talking about news that came out that Ben Affleck lost a role to Corey Haim back in the late 80s. He was in the running for the movie License to Drive. It ended up going to Corey Haim.
Even remember that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, yeah, it was
Really?
great. Meredith Salinger was in that one, too, right? No, wait, who? What
the
girl?
blonde, Heather Graham.
Heather Graham.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Now
a
I
teen
remember
movie.
it.
Oh, Meredith Salinger was in
Terrible movie. Give the little love.
The Legend of Natty Gann. That was a great movie.
All right, move on.
Also starring John Cusack. But yeah, he lost out to Corey.
Let me get this car back on the road. Hold on.
He lost out to Corey Haim, and then that was the second movie that Corey Haim and Corey Feldman did together, the two Coreys, you know. And Corey Feldman back in the news, trying to put out another album, but he's launched a campaign. He needs a little crowdfunding help because he broke.
It's a very big project, and it also happens to feature some of today's greatest names in music.
Oh, okay.
From Snoop Dogg, Fred Durst, B. Howard, Kaya Jones from the Pussycat Dolls. So please, do whatever you can. Join me on this quest. Help me realize my dream, and give me an opportunity for the first time to fight against the big corporate record companies that all my life have told me you're never going to get a shot because you're an actor.
No, it's because you're not very good.
Right. Dream a little dream, by the way.
Dream a little dream. That's the one.
Oh, I thought you were giving advice to Corey.
No,
Yeah, that too.
this music thing, he should have given this up a year. He keeps doing it. It's like,
Listen.
no.
We get that you were friends with Michael Jackson. Being friends with him does not equal his musical talent. Let it go. Someone who people would argue does have musical talent, though, Axl Rose, reuniting with his old Guns N' Roses lineup. No dates, no venues, but 21 U.S. cities announced for this GNR tour over the summer. And we never thought it would happen. St. Louis is one of them.
Can't believe it.
I mean,
he put in his liner notes.
Yeah.
I know. Didn't he say he was never coming back here?
Yes, he put in his liner notes.
blank.
Blank you, St. Louis.
I know, but you know what? This will be huge for him.
He's the
Don't you get
reason the chairs are bolted down at the amphitheater.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying that this will be his biggest show of the entire. You know that.
Oh my gosh, people are going to go crazy over this. I mean,
They
he is the
are.
reason your friend had to have a bunch of shots after being in a porta potty when the riot broke out and was knocked over with the door face down.
Face down.
That was the only visual I had the whole entire time that I saw this Guns N' Roses
I brought it up
announcement.
to him like about 3 months ago. I ran into him, and I think I hurt him because he doesn't like to
Relive
have
it.
that memory. And every time I see him, I bring it up.
How often
It's
do you
like
see
the
this guy?
one,
I
not
would too.
very,
No.
but it's that one
You know,
story.
it is. It's just like, you see some guy doing something kind of, and you remind him every time you see him.
Yes.
Hey, remember the time I walked in on you and you said, "What time is it?" You remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
Right?
I don't want to remember
It's
that.
your one memory of that.
It's the most
biggest memory.
horrible thing that ever happened to you, and Courtney keeps
I'm
reminding
sorry.
you. That's all
I
right.
apologize to you. You know who you are. I don't
Guess
even
what?
wanna-
You're not going to be the only one bringing it up over the
Oh.
next 4 months. That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.